Superstar mode is back in Madden 24, and EA has finally released some gameplay footage and all the information we need to know about the mode, so let's dive into it. It says here, when looking at feedback our players have given us in response to career modes over the past several years, it's clear that the career experience Madden gamers want most is Superstar. A career mode with NFL football at its core, gameplay is the focus of the mode, and deep progression. Some specific characteristics of the beloved Superstar mode that players told us were important to them, such as a playable NFL combine, on-field feedback, and off-field perks are just a few features in Madden NFL 24's modernized Superstar, where you, the player, can live your dream as the NFL Superstar. NFL Combine. The journey to stardom begins with you as a rookie entering the NFL draft as a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, linebacker, or cornerback, with Coach Prime Deion Sanders as your mentor. We've brought back a modernized version of the playable NFL draft to get you started on your journey, giving you a chance to showcase your skills in mini games like the 40-yard dash, bench press, broad jump, and the 3-cone shuttle. The impact of the combine rankings. Your performance in each combine drill will impact your draft stock, especially where you rank in each drill compared to your peers from the real-life 2023 NFL Combine. It will also determine what rewards you will earn that can be applied to improve your ratings prior to the draft. Your starting ratings, based on the archetype chosen at avatar creation, will determine your range of possible outcomes for each combine drill. A small, agile running back will be more likely to excel at the 40-yard dash and the 3-cone drill than a big bruising back who's more likely to excel at the bench press, for example. After completing the combine minigames, you'll compete in position-specific drills that will increase or decrease your position in the draft. The pressure is on to shine and secure the bag as a projected top 10 NFL draft pick. Coming out of the combine, you'll have the opportunity to participate in the combine interview, a nod to Superstar modes from the past where you will answer timed football-themed trivia questions that will further dial in your actual draft position. The more questions answered correctly, the higher you may raise on draft boards. After completing the combine, the next stop is the NFL draft, where your draft position is based on your overall performance at the combine and the positional needs of each team. There's also an override setting in the initial league setup that will allow you to choose any team you'd like if you want to skip the draft process. As a member of the 2023 draft class, you'll be drafted by teams in the biggest need of your position based on team needs prior to the 2023 NFL draft. On-field performance matters. Any NFL player will tell you getting drafted is not the destination, but the beginning of the journey. After you sign your rookie contract, every game, every quarter, every rep matters, and to that end, Madden NFL 24 introduces an all-new in-game player grading system exclusive to Superstar that provides real-time feedback on your performance as you play your reps. So if you're familiar with NBA 2K, the grading system from there, it's very similar in Madden this year for Superstar mode. For quarterbacks, you'll get feedback on whether you're throwing to the open or covered receiver. The wide receiver call for the ball when open/covered will affect your grade. Running backs faking out and getting tackled for loss will affect your grade. Linebackers hit sticking or getting faked out will affect your grade. And for DBs, good man coverage/allowed man completions will affect your grade. Hey, really quickly, if you're still here at this point of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, you might as well go ahead and join the family because you're basically already a part of the family whether you like it or not. I've got a ton of great Madden content coming this year, and I've got some exclusive gameplay dropping in a couple days that you don't want to miss. Superstar missions. Another new addition is the Superstar mission system, providing a comprehensive quest log to give you control over which objectives you want to focus on next and which rewards you want to chase. These objectives include game goals, season objectives, career milestones, and there's even a few other off-the-field surprises you'll find as you play deeper through your career. You can decide which objectives to pursue and will be rewarded accordingly once they are completed. Missions include on-field stat-based missions, career milestones and records, team win/loss objectives, and even extends to off-the-field opportunities. If you're performing like a superstar everybody thinks you can be, brand missions will be available, offering the opportunity to become a brand ambassador for the iconic names like Nike, Jordan, and Adidas. The better you play, the more gear you'll unlock. Social media reactions. Social media reactions will be centered around you. You'll see reactions about how you played in your last game, your stats, decisions you're making on the field, and other relevant league news from a host of NFL insiders, including Mina Kimes and Dan Orlovsky. The social media feed is also where the new Madden cast will appear, a new live-action video podcast bringing unique commentary about you as a player, hosted by NFL legends Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor, and Channing Crowder. Whether you're playing great or not so great, these guys won't hesitate to keep it real about what's going on in your career. Side activities and mini-games. To grow your superstar status off the field, you can choose to participate in side activities, offering a weekly calendar of various opportunities to boost you or your team's ratings, including community events, training, rest and recovery, and returning favorite in Madden mini-games. That's right, every week you have the option to hit the practice field and boost your ratings by playing position-relevant mini-games such as rushing attack, passing skeleton, and wide receiver DB battle, among all others coming back to Madden NFL 24. And they're also adding a new way to play, which is called Superstar Showdown. You can bring your superstar to compete with and against other superstars around the world in the all-new Superstar Showdown, a fast-paced 3v3 football mode where you can showcase and continue to progress your player alongside your friends. Now, Superstar Showdown is basically the evolution of the yard. It plays very much alike, but it's 3v3 rather than 6v6, so the biggest change is you have the ability to play 3 users versus 3 users with no AI involved. It's only the users on the field. You call plays at the line, you don't call them pre-play. There's only a few plays you can choose, but basically the idea is to kind of just improvise on the field like you would in real life if you were playing with your friends. Who's going to get open? Who can win the 1v1 battle? That's basically what it's about. You still get player grading in this mode. You get a lot of different skills and animations you can show off, and you can level up your superstar through this mode as well, and you can earn a bunch of gear and different things that you can wear in the mode. Progression and customization. Each playable position has its own unique avatar and progression path, allowing you to customize both the visuals and the on-field impact of each one of your superstar characters. Your avatar's body type affects both the physical ratings such as speed and strength and your position-specific ratings such as throw power and throw on the run. All new to Madden NFL 24 is the tiered ability system that ties ratings into on-field actions and stats and rewards you with higher tiers of abilities as you increase both your ratings and successful reps on the field. For example, as a QB with the Deep Throw Elite ability equipped, you can upgrade your Deep Throw Elite ability by increasing your deep throw accuracy rating and successfully completing more deep throws in gameplay. You can mix and match a bunch of abilities of different tiers to customize and experiment with all different types of builds for your superstar. So again, this is kind of similar to NBA 2K if you're familiar with that. You can have a bronze tier ability and then a silver tier and then a gold tier, and the more you level up your character, the higher tier your ability goes. So I'm assuming when you have a bronze tier ability, it might not activate every single time, whereas once you get it up to gold, it might activate all the time. So it kind of gives you more ways to progress your player, which I think is important. It says here, take your showdown performance to the next level by improving your non-position specific showdown skills. As a traditional offensive player in the league, for example, make tackles, play coverage, and catch passes inside showdown as a two-way player to earn permanent upgrades to these ratings to dominate in showdown regardless of where you line up on the field. Combining the all-new progression feature with the all-new custom emotes and celebration animations, you'll not just be winning but doing it in style. The play may end when the whistle blows, but the real game begins after the play to see who has the coolest drip and celebration. So obviously, when it comes to things like Showdown, formerly known as the Yard, much like 2K, a big part of it is the stuff you're gonna wear, the stuff you can show off, the celebrations which they added, which I think is cool. You can do custom celebrations for your character, which I think both play out in the league and in Showdown. So when you get first downs or when you get touchdowns and things like that, you can customize the exact celebrations you want, which is pretty cool. The only negative I have about all of this information is that you still can't be any position. I think that's the one thing they're still missing out on, but with NCAA returning next year, I think that will be coming to Madden next year as well because it only makes sense. But this is a much needed upgrade over face of the franchise. Just things like having the combine back, Showdown being better than the Yard, and having more ways to progress your player and customize them, I think is a big step in the right direction for career mode in Madden. Now, if you want to know more about Madden 24's gameplay, make sure you check out this important video right here on the screen.